Hey, how's it going guys, and welcome back to another Stock Kings YouTube video, and today we will be going over BionanoGenomics, ticker symbol BNGO. Now, BNGO has just announced their entrance into the UK National Health System, which is huge news. Also, they have a new study coming out regarding their Saphyr system and their genome mapping, which has just proved that this is the best thing on the market and nothing comes close to their Saphyr system. So we have a lot of news to cover today on BNGO, and if you have any interest in BNGO, you are definitely going to want to stick around and hear more about it. But before we get into any of that information, if you guys enjoy this content, please drop a like on this video, subscribe to this channel for more stock and investing news, and also turn on that notification bell so you know whenever we come out with new videos. I also have my new Discord server linked down below, and this is a community all about stocks, trading, and investing. So if you're interested in any of those things, go ahead, join the server down below using my link. Also, I have my Webull linked down below, where if you sign up, put in $100, you can receive 2 free stocks valued up to $1,600, guys. And I get some free stocks with that as well. So that is a good way for you to support this channel, as well as get some free money for yourselves. So if you're interested in that, use my link down below. But with that being said, let's get right into this video. Okay guys, we are here on the daily chart on BNGO, and I want to go over some of the recent price action to give you guys a kind of idea of where the current price is and where I see it heading in the future. So in my last video, I discussed how I was able to get a quick little 17% trade in this area using these 2 daily candles here, but yesterday we were able to bounce off of this red day and come up just a little bit, around 3.3% to around $6.16. Now we are still well below this 50 EMA, which is coming down to meet us, and we have used this as a resistance in the past. Now what we want to see in the more longer term future, as price begins to come back up off of this kind of bottom that we've hit here at 517, is to come up, retest this 50 EMA, and then come up above it. Once we come up above it, instead of that being a resistance line for us, that will then be a line of support, just like this 200 EMA is, which is below the current price action. So that is what we want to see in the long-term price action. For the future term, we would like to see a retest of this resistance here at $6.69, and hopefully get a break above that to test the resistance lines above that as well. We also have our RSI indicator coming up out of this oversold territory. Once we bottomed out here at around 517, we then bounced off of our RSI being oversold, and now we are coming back up to being in this kind of median area. So we would like to see that continue to rise as well. So we'll have to keep an eye out on the RSI indicator as price continues to move. But with that being said, let's head right into this news about BNGO and how they have announced their entrance into the UK's National Health System. So coming over here, we can see BionanoGenomics announces sites within the UK's National Health System have adopted its Saphyr system for optical genome mapping. BionanoGenomics announced the adoption of its Saphyr system for optical genome mapping by 2 large laboratories belonging to the National Health System (NHS) of the United Kingdom's King's College Hospital in London and the NHS Regional Genetics Laboratory in Belfast City Hospital have adopted Saphyr systems through the company's Regent Rental program, which entails a commitment to purchase consumables over time in connection with placement of a system. Both sites are using Saphyr to characterize the genomes of patients with heme malignancies. The site in Belfast will also evaluate Saphyr for the detection of structural variants in patients with developmental delay, infertility, rare disease, and other genetic diseases as well. Now, this is very good news for BionanoGenomics and the Saphyr system, because we know that the Saphyr system is the best at detecting these structural variants, such as the developmental delay, infertility, rare disease, and other genetic diseases. So they have the best technology to detect those structural variances, and is also good for the business side of BNGO because they are getting in these international markets in London. So now, as this company, continues to spread this technology, more and more people will realize that this is the best technology to detect these structural variants. Continuing with this article, we have some words from the lead clinical scientist, Dr. Anwar Alak, and Deputy Clinical Director for NHS Hematology and Pathology at King's College. He said, timely identification of genomic structural variants is vital for providing diagnostic, prognostic, and treatment decisions for hematological malignancies. The Southeast Hematological Malignancy Diagnostic Service, based at King's College Hospital, currently uses a combination of techniques such as karyotyping, fluorescence, in situ hybridization, and SNP arrays to provide a comprehensive analysis of all cytogenetic aberrations. These techniques are expensive, labor-intensive, and time-consuming, and require a diverse and skilled workforce. So what the Saphyr technology from BNGO will do is it will help them out with a lot of these, problems that they are experiencing, like the expense, labor intensive, and time consuming. This will fix all of these issues that they had. Now, he continues to say, a number of pilot studies have already demonstrated the clinical validity of OGM for identifying SVs in both acquired and constitutional abnormalities. We are undertaking a pilot validation study of the Saphyr system to introduce a single automated cytogenetic workflow providing high-resolution analysis of the genome in a timely manner. Ultimately, to benefit patient outcomes, we hope that this will ultimately replace the need for the wide range cytogenetic methods currently used in diagnostic laboratories and will lead to a quicker turnaround time with better defined SV data. So, like we said before, the Saphyr system is the best at getting these structural variants data, and they will help with a lot of the problems that they had, being expensive, labor intensive, and this product definitely will be a game changer in this industry, and no other company is doing anything like this. So like we saw before, that BNGO is currently at a price at $6.16. This is a heck of a deal, guys. This is a huge discounted price for what you're getting in this stock. This company could be a total game changer in this industry, and for me personally, I see this as being a $60 stock in the future. But I just want to point out, I am not a financial advisor, and this is not financial advice, so everything I do and say on this channel is for educational and entertainment purposes only. Please do your own due diligence and trade based off of your own opinions. But to reiterate my point, I am very long-term bullish on this stock. In addition to that, we need to go over BNGO's new study that they have just put out in regards to their genome mapping and Saphyr system. And this is very good news because usually whenever BNGO puts out a study, we see a huge increase in their share price, not only for the day that it comes out, but also for the next couple of days as well. So coming over here, we can see that BionanoGenomics announces publication of a new approach to study DNA replication using optical genome mapping with Saphyr, potentially supporting development of cancer drugs targeting replication pathways. So, scrolling down here a little bit further, we can see that they have announced the publication of a study that analyzed the mechanisms of DNA replication, a fundamental process of cell growth implicated in cancer that was previously hard to study in human genomes. The study, led by Dr. Nicholas Rind from the University of Massachusetts Medical School, with an international team of scientists from France, Canada, and the USA, described a method combining optical genome mapping with BioNano's Saphyr system with a labeling method developed by scientists. The Saphyr-based method was capable of determining the timing, speed, and origin of DNA replication in human cells at a coverage level that is thousands of times higher than what earlier methods such as nanopore sequencing allowed. The breakthrough quality and quantity of a single molecule data generated by Saphyr in this study illustrates the importance of novel technologies such as OGM in driving a wave of big biology and innovation in genomics. The body of humans and other organisms develop and grow when cells divide, and for each division, the entire genome needs to be replicated. Mistakes in DNA replication can lead to genome instability and mutations that drive cancer. Because cancer cells divide excessively, many chemotherapeutic drugs target and disrupt DNA replication, A better understanding of these mechanisms could help develop new cancer drugs with reduced side effects. So wow, that is just amazing, guys. Huge news for BionanoGenomics in this study. We know that BionanoGenomics technology in their Saphyr system and their genome mapping is hugely revolutionary in this industry, and they will be a huge game changer in the next 5 to 10 years. I believe that this stock could be, go up to at least $60 during that 5 to 10 year period, and I am hugely long-term bullish on this stock. I think the current price at $6.16, honestly, anything under $10 is a huge deal on this stock, and I am definitely buying on these discounted stock prices for BNGO. But that is all the information that I had for you guys today on BNGO. If you enjoyed this video and you found some value in it, go ahead, drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel for more stock and investing news. Also, turn on those post notifications so you know whenever we come out with new videos. And also, like I said before, I have both my Discord along with my Webull linked down below if you would be interested in either of those. But as always, guys, I hope you have an excellent day, get some gains in the market, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.